Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Mining Insider. I hope everyone's doing great today. I actually just bought an RTX 4090. I'm really psyched about it, but I kind of feel like slapping myself at the same time too with some remorse because the price of these is really insane, $15.99. I know it's only a little bit higher than the 3090 came out for, but still, it's really a lot of money to spend for a GPU, especially considering we can't make any money with our GPUs right now given the current state of the market. And I think it's kind of a little bit maybe insulting to us too, because I wish they would have came out with the 4080s at the same time. I would believe that they'd be ready. I'd be more interested in maybe getting my hands on the 4080, the 16 gigabyte model, not the 12 gigabyte model, because the 12 gigabyte model seems to have some limitations on the memory bandwidth or the memory bus. And a lot of people were actually equating the 12 gigabyte model with like really a 30 RTX 3070, which I've heard from numerous sources. So I'd be more interested maybe in the 4080 if you want to know my honest take on it. But so I did it. I pulled the trigger and I went for this insanely priced card. How will it perform? I don't know. But I actually ordered it from Best Buy and they don't have it in stock, but I was able to actually get an order in. And that's another thing, is that these cards are already selling out basically everywhere. Almost everywhere I went to look. So I went over to, actually this is some of the, oh, before I even move on to that, look at the graphic, the power consumptions. 450 watt, I guess, is the TDP for this 4090 card. So it's going to be pretty interesting trying to see how much power it's going to really use, as well as maybe it'll be able to heat up my whole house. I have no idea. But if you go to the NVIDIA site, they're showing you can, the Founders Edition is sold out, they're saying, or out of stock. But you could see some of the different cards that they have, as well as different places you'd be buying it. So one of the ones I was interested in too is the MSI. I would have loved to get that one. But if I click the buy now, it tells me where I could potentially buy it. But if you go to any of these sites, guess what? They're gone. They're sold out. Sorry. Bye-bye. No luck with that. And any of them too. So I'll walk you through them in a minute. But I actually went over to Best Buy and I actually got my hands on, not my favorite card, but maybe it will be. Who knows? I ended up getting a gigabyte of 4090 and it was, let me see, 1699. I say that actually with tears in my eyes because I really think this is insane for a GPU to be paying this much for. But NVIDIA, unfortunately, they didn't release the lower end model cards. They're only coming out with the higher end. And I think that's because with the 30 series cards, when they released like the 3080 and the 3090s, people were really happy with the 3080s. There wasn't any real point to go spending like almost twice the price to get a 3090. But now NVIDIA says, we're only going to give you the top of the line right now. But what's insane is that these cards, they're selling out everywhere. So if I jump, this is sold out. This is actually the card I got. Let me look too, when I look at some of the pictures of this. Sorry if the screen is flipping, but it looks like it has really big radiators. The only thing I hope though is Gigabyte, I'm not the biggest fan of their cards because a lot of times it's really hit or miss with the thermal pads. Some cards I've already seen have already had pretty good thermal pads. Some of them have seen, I swear they probably have like no thermal pads in them. And that's really a big factor for me because I don't want to have to get a brand new card and have to worry about it doing any thermal overheating right off the bat. But you can go check out Best Buy if you're interested to see maybe if they have something by you. Let me just put in 4090, not 4099. Let's see, 4090. Yeah, see everything here is selling. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Everything is sold out, so there's really no options left to get on Best Buy. However, if you go to Micro Center, they were actually showing that some of the stores were still having some stock, but they won't allow you to do an online buy. They would have to be picked up in store. If you're interested, they had limited availability, 1 GPU per person. Also, too, Newegg did a big drop of a lot of cards, or at least it seemed like a lot of cards. They were available, but it was sold out pretty quick. As soon as you tried to cart something, come off of it, it says, oh, I'm sorry, this is gone. Bye-bye. And let me just put in, what did they have? They actually had a lot of different cards this morning. They had everything from the Asus Strix. They had some of the Gigabytes. I believe like this is the one, the Wind Force. They have a few of them, the Supremes, the Tufts. So they had a lot of different model cards on there. B&H is one of the only places that I actually see is showing some potential availability right now. Everything else is showing notify when available. but this is available. The Zotac, they have the Trinity OC. That's available as a pre-order. You could still get that, but I don't know how long it'll take before they actually ship that card. Sometimes I've waited for B&H forever, like a year and a half, and then they just send me a notification. Oh, sorry, we're never going to be shipping these. So it's kind of a waste of time, but you may want to take a chance. But I'm kind of a little hesitant too because I only have one Zotac card, and I'm not going to say it's my best card. The card is decent, but I don't know very, very much about the Trinities. If you have one of these cards, maybe in the 30 series model, I'd love to know your thoughts, so drop a comment down below. But B&H is one of the only places. And of course, as soon as we see these cards come out and sell out, where are they going? I'm seeing them start popping up on places like eBay and StockX. So wow, this looks like the same Gigabyte probably that I bought, but it's almost $1,000 higher already on eBay, same day. So it looks like it's going to be another scalpist maven going on for a while, and I think it's going to be really, kind of screwing us as whether we're miners or gamers or content creators. I also see StockX. Let me just refresh it here. Yeah, look at this, $26.49 for the Founders Edition. So they're already trying to sell this card at almost $1,000 over the MSRP. So it looks nuts. And unfortunately, it seems like they're getting away with it because they've already bought up the inventory most everywhere. I'm not seeing the availability of any of the cards in Newegg. I'm not seeing anything right now in Best Buy, as well as even some of the other places I'm checking online. So I just kind of wanted to share this with you, but even though it's a Gigabyte card, hopefully it'll be good. At least I do have one, and it'll be here in a few days. And I plan to do a lot of tests on it on different algorithms. See, how does it do mining Ergo? How does it do mining any of the algorithms? Flux or Conflux, Raven, Yaxa, just whatever I can get my hands on. I'm really going to test this out really hard. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. And what are your thoughts? Did you think about getting one of these 4090s? Do you think it's kind of insanely priced like I do too? But I kind of still pulled the trigger. I'd just love to be able to test this out and at least see how it does with the mining side of it. So I'd love to know your thoughts. And definitely drop a comment down below if you have any thoughts about this too. This is kind of an insane situation again, but the 4090s are out and about. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. You subscribing really means a lot to me. Plus, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of benchmarks and tests of my 4090 that I was able to order this morning. So I will have one in a couple of days to test. So until next time, stay safe. See you on the next video.